donkey testicles.
God.
It was something different for a change, okay?
I think that went well.
I can't work it out. I was like, why is it so quiet?
Oh.
Broken.
Yep, oops. What do you mean by that?
I think that the tank with magic should do it. Go, Gabby, go!
Okay.
Last one again.
I lost my sticky notes. I don't know where they've gone. I can't mark my pages anymore. Again! Right. So, we're gonna try and work out this plot point. Selena, just show us with the eyebrows if it is what I'm. Okay. So, session 106.
I realise my mic is not connected to Twitch. Wait, okay, hello. Sorry about that. I'm glad I figured that out now before we got too deep in the session. Okay, please continue. Alright, I've done the whole intro thing. Just pretend like I did.
So we get
107 woo! Yeah.
We're getting mad lore drops about Faustus. It's not Faustus. That's a play. We can flip between people. So when they went into Estelar's father, 𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘧𝘐𝘏𝘬𝘬, they basically left his body and has been using other people basically as a sacrifice. That's sick. Is it that? Is it that? Shit! We also find out that nature's reclamation can be reversed, but there could be some devastating consequences to do with that. Nature's reclamation is the thing that's turning people into twees. Twee army, all that shit. And also we find out that the last phylactery is 𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘧𝘐𝘏𝘬𝘬 himself. So our Vita, who is the big bad, is a lich and has decided just to fuck us up the arse, basically, make Stella's dad their last phylactery. So we have to either kill him or figure out another way to do things, which is going to be interesting. So this could be to do with the angels, blah blah blah. Basically, Estella's summoned an image of their dad, and we're talking to them. We start taking watches. Karik notices a bee with twigs growing out of it and shoots it down. So that's sort of the nature's reclamation taking over. Like, why bees though? Like, there's a bee.
Oh no!
That was a cheap shot. Thank you. So over the night, Estella spends the rest of the night with her dad. And whilst 𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘬 takes watch, she hears 𝘏𝘪𝘧, who has been kidnapped, scream from the Nevermore. After next morning, 𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘬. Oh! What do you mean? What do you mean?
They made eyes. They made eyes at the fucking chorus in the tower.
I didn't say anything. Please continue.
You made eyes.
I don't get. What?
I don't get it. We knew he was there. What? Huh?
And the Nevermore. Oh shit. Right. Okay, that's cool. So Estella uses scrying to find out where 𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘬𝘬 is, and he seems to be unconscious in sort of like a burnt down house, and there are voices around him. I wrote down that Heliodor has his first mentee bee over 𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘬𝘬 trying to speak to some grass. Number one of the mentee bees that we had in this session. As there is a strange grass growing in the Underdark, which is weird because it's the Underdark, and they make muffled voices saying, "Forced, don't make me grow anymore," which could be made by nature's reclamation again. So we start snooping. Also, 𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘬𝘬 kills the version of Estella's dad because, wow.
Nice.
So we see them that we go to Nevermore, see 𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘬𝘬𝘬 on the ground, and we're like, oh shit, tree people, and one of the tree people, that's Estela's uncle. Wow, wow, wow. So we send Karika and Estella forward. Meanwhile, 𝘏𝘪𝘀 and 𝘏𝘪𝘪 are invisible and start being fucking menaces, which is what they're very good at doing. 𝘏𝘪𝘀 calls Formus a cunt face. And then loses his invisibility.
That went well.
And as they're grabbing Chorus, Estella starts to like fucking lose it because that's their uncle who is trying to like basically is about to slam down hard style on their friends. And we managed to get them away without having to kill them. Use a little 𝘏𝘪𝘀𝘭𝘥, cheeky breaky, and we managed to get Chorus out. Is it Chorus? Trying to figure out the plot twist, and I'm getting so stressed by it. I can't remember. We have a lot to think about. Okay.
That's true.
𝘏𝘪𝘀 has another mentee B, and we tell Chorus about what happened at Ardha. Give him some armor and a sword to try and make it through the Underdark. What? Why? What's going on? I don't like it. I'm gonna be sick. Okay. And we start leading up to.
Wait. What is it about?
Oh, my foot cramp! Oh no!
Oh, no!
I got so stressed, my foot cramped. I can finish this. I can finish this. Right. So there's a stream and there's ballistas, and the creek's like, "Hey yo, there's a salamander got shot by a ballista," and then the seller's like, "Oh, here's an image. Oh, the ballista shot it. So now we've got to pass through these ballistas and all this shit and blah blah blah. And here we are."
And the canoe patch.
Canoe!
Canoe! Okay. Alright.
Wait, the canoe was a plot twist, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah.
The canoe's not the plot twist. Well, to be fair, it kind of came out of nowhere. It finally has a use, so it kind of is a plot twist. So we'll take it.
God, me.
Damn. Okay, so take your inspiration for the session. But we will start again where we left off, where you guys were prepping to kind of make your way over the stream. You discussed about moving into this spot between the spotlights towards this ballista. As it seems that the ballista will only navigate towards things that it sees in the spotlight. And there is this gap that is not currently covered by the spotlight at all, that you think that you may be able to get close and do some tinkering with this central ballista. So, it's down to you. What are you guys doing?
Okay. Like, really quietly hit the boat and paddle over? Does the stream look particularly horrible to touch? Like, is it...
It's purple.
Oh, no, we
Purple,
can't
no
touch
touch.
that. No.
It's the colour comes.
Okay.
Colour the cunts.
Colour the cunts.
Where does
Right.
the stream lead? Is it just around the base?
It's like a moat. It seems like it has been dug out.
Okay. I think paddle across gently with something other than our skin, and I'll fuck with the ballista to shoot out the other ballista if we need to. Wait, I could leave 𝘞𝘭𝘭𝘏 with it with a little trigger so that it'll start and it'll turn and shoot.
In fact,
So we can have a distraction off in the courtyard when I tell 𝘞𝘭𝘭𝘏 to do a thing.
did we actually test to see if it won't shoot stuff in the shit
It did. Yeah.
It you
Shoots
place
into the
something
light.
here,
It
and
was a minor illusion.
it catches the light here.
Mm.
And it shot the minor illusion.
Right.
It's
Get out,
it's
get out,
safe
can
to
you-
assume that it's any change to the environment that it
I
can see.
mean, can we not minor illusion something next to the ballista in the light?
In the dark.
I could try that.
Right?
Just to
Like,
test it.
within range of the one to the right of the screen.
But we're not close enough.
Yeah, we have to get in the boat.
Yeah.
Get in the
Right.
canoe.
Let's get in the
Someone
canoe.
can-
My purple shampoo in this fucking stream.
The stream might not like the canoe.
It's fine. The light doesn't reach. The light doesn't reach the river, right? Or
No,
the
it
stream.
doesn't.
So we can just like
like
paddle up and down a little bit, and it'd be fine.
Yeah, we could do a whole tour
Harbinger's
of the-
Haven. Animal
Aye, we're
Purple.
all around, you know.
Go all the way round, wave to our friends.
Yep, as we get shot by ballista.
Yeah. Well, we won't get shot by ballista, we'll get shot by everyone else.
Quick
Oh,
note.
true,
We're
true,
performing,
true,
we're performing the D-Day landings.
It does feel like the D-Day landing.
A quick note.
true.
Curry, with your passive perception, you've noticed that all of the noise you were hearing when you were on your watch, coming from the Citadel, has ceased. It is deathly quiet. Weirdly quiet.
Can we do a little epistemiary to see if you can remember from when they were in the Harbinger camps beforehand in the Underdark? If that seems like that could be prayer.
Yeah, roll me a
Or
history
something
check.
else.
Yeah.
One second, I need to get my dice out to I'm fucking freezing and finding it hard to move my joints.
It is chilly today.
It's 15 plus
Okay.
0.
Okay, 15 solid. So you're kind of thinking back to how it was like when you were in the manor house, when you were infiltrating last time. And partially kind of cross-referencing it with your watch last night. You remember hearing a bell tolling when they were called to prayer. And it did go quiet during that period of time. You haven't heard the bell since. Usually you'd hear something. You'd hear people moving around, idle chatter, you'd hear something. Especially given that, like, it was pretty loud, even from the distance you were at last time when you were resting. But it's really quiet.
I can't say I'm exactly too happy with how quiet it is right now.
It could be close. As in close to completing the door.
Or they
But-
could also be close to us. Do they know where we are?
I can check. As long as you see invisibility.
See invisibility. As you cast it, you see almost like a barrier. You see almost like a barrier over the top of the wall and over the top of the entire
Oh.
citadel.
Oh. Oh, that's weird.
It is a very kind of faint, almost white colour. And it's just sort of a waving, almost like illusory pattern on it. But it doesn't seem to be casting any kind of illusion. You actually, with your circlet, you recognise that as the alarm spell.
Just a massive alarm.
Huge alarm.
Oh, oof.
It starts from the border here. Goes around the entire thing. It's like this big white dome over the top of the entire citadel. And you've cast a minor illusion through it.
Minor illusion doesn't
Doesn't trigger
set-
it?
Well,
doesn't trigger alarm.
It depends if
Can I
somebody
do-
made modifications to the spell
Yeah,
or
can I
not.
do an Arcana check to see
Didn't.
if I can recognise any differences?
Yeah, if you want to, roll me Arcana.
Yeah, +0, let's fucking go. Oh, nat 20. Nat
Oh.
20.
Oh,
Nat
nom,
fucking
nom,
20.
nom, 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 nom. Yeah.
Do you have alarm as a spell?
I did, yeah, I still
Yeah.
have it.
Because you and Karek have both cast it, so you know how this spell's supposed to look. It looks very similar, albeit for a few minor changes. You're seeing, like, this barrier isn't something you tend to get with the alarm spell. It tends to be almost like a ring on the floor. It's like a 20-foot square, right? This is like... The closest I can describe it is it looks like the shield spell that 𝘞𝘮𝘭𝘥 casts, but without the protective element. It is just like
Okay.
a big fuck-off dome that if anything passes through it, whatever is casting it will be alerted to what passed through it. So that salamander that wandered through it and got fucking shot, they're probably aware that that salamander went through it, and they know that it was just an animal that passed through it.
So they would know that
A
a minor
sudden
illusion got
disturbance
cast.
of magic, they would notice.
Shit.
My bad.
No. That's
What?
They were gonna find out about you
I
anyway.
said
You're
to
gonna
do it.
fucking waltz through. They're gonna find out.
Yeah.
What are your
Yeah.
plant eyes see, Sarah?
Bad.
Bad.
Big
okay.
dome. They know some magic's already been cast through it. I don't know whether we can get through it without being detected by it.
Well, I mean, does it go beneath the earth? Can we go under?
I'm gonna turn and look at Karik.
Karik's looking for, I can't dig through stone.
You have
If you-
something
Heliodor
that
can.
can.
Heliodor points at the giant metal bear.
You also potentially have an earth elemental that could mold through stone.
It can
That
mold
one
through
too.
stone, but it can't really reform stone.
No, but it will, like, it doesn't disturb the stone. I will allow it that your elemental can take someone with it as it moves.
Oh.
We wear it like armor.
Mech suit.
Elemental mech suit.
Yes.
I could very well see that being, you have to go through fast, otherwise you suffocate, I'm guessing.
Yes, you will begin to suffocate as you're travelling through it, so you can't go long distances, but it can take you through a gap, you know.
I mean, if it could, all we have to do is pass underneath the alarm spell.
Right.
Because what I'm assuming is, and once you assume you make an ass out of you and me is what I've heard along my ways, if we at least we go underneath the alarm spell to the blind spot of the ballistas, they won't know.
Can we? How? I'd like to get further in if we could. Can your Earth Elemental like talk to you?
It doesn't really talk.
Oh.
It's more just the,
It understands commands,
And
but it
Kinda
will
like-
not
It's,
be able
it's
to
like
move
talking.
back.
It's like talking to a dog. It's like giving you dog commands.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
it doesn't fucking listen. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
Heliodor, can you roll me a history check with your stone cunning, please?
Oh yes, I
Okay,
can.
so like 200 then.
Disgusting.
That makes you just made me so happy right there. Hold on. My stone cunning history with stone cunning is I get advantage on it.
I believe it doubles
So-
your proficiency. or
No,
something like
yes,
that.
doubles my proficiency. Oh wait, hold on. Oh damn it! Now I need to check. Oh boy, hold on. It's been.
I can have
years
a
since
look.
I've
Essentially
used
gives
it.
you, essentially gives you
it's just right
expertise.
here.
Essentially gives you expertise and skill.
You're considered proficient in the history skill. Add double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your normal proficiency bonus.
Oh wow! Double. Oh, okay. Yay.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be disgusting, but we're.
This
you
is gonna
know,
be.
This is
gonna be
the
lovely.
thing you're good at. You're good at this.
This is true. I'm just mainly concerned. I may have betrayed my dice tray recently, and I don't think it likes me anymore. I'm wrong. She's nice. She's nice as 18 plus 10. 28 plus. That's just the proficiency bonus. Hold on, wait.
Plus your usual as well.
28 plus. Oh my god. Plus another 5. So
15.
30,
Plus
31,
15.
32.
32. So you're looking at the moat in front of you. This has been dug out relatively recently, and it's not deep. You could probably go under it without much trouble.
Fine.
It's maybe at its deepest point, 15 feet down.
Oh, that's fine.
I was gonna ask if we could like throw a pebble in it if there's anything inside like the water that's not nice.
You've seen this kind of water before in the in similar to the kind of almost like purplish thick
So slime
liquid
creatures.
that you encountered in the 𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘭𝘮 hunting grounds.
Oh no. No, nope, 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 nope.
I mean, you
We
can
don't
check. You can
even
throw
if-
something in there if you want. Ball bearings. you've
Nah.
got 'em.
But
No,
No, no, no, no.
Ball bearings.
Estella, no.
but
You
no,
agree?
I'm just
The blob?
saying even if we put the boat on the water, isn't it gonna get attracted
The
to
boat is not happening anymore. 'Cause that's
I mean, you
going
can
to
try.
melt the boat. That's go-
Is it acidic?
I mean, wasn't it like burning us when we fought it?
No,
I mean,
it was
you can-
beating. It was trying to beat the fuck out of us.
Oh,
Every-
right.
Everyone can make me a
It was
nature
trying to
check
pull us
if
in.
they'd like to.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true, why not?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm,
Okay,
oh,
that's that one.
gross.
Oh, 9.
Heliodor, it just looks like
18.
purple water.
It's purple
18.
water. I don't know
Oh,
what you
God, it's
mean.
That's a
Drosera,
19 plus 2 with the advantage.
Drosera, it also just kind of
Damn it.
doesn't look thick enough to. It doesn't look as thick as you remember. Like the one in the
cheeks.
𝘏𝘪𝘬𝘭𝘮 hideout was almost like tar. It was like thick, dark. This is more like water. This is a thinner consistency. So it's like it doesn't seem likely that a slime would be living in this because it's a little too, I don't know, flaccid. Is the best term I can come up with.
Yes, we forget.
I feel like we need to get the whole thing out and bonk. No.
Both Estelar and Coric, as you're kind of looking into the water, you vaguely remember that the slimes kind of left bumps almost in the liquid where they were sitting. You're not seeing any of that here. There are plants
To be fair-
growing like in the water. This looks like pond water at best. It's still water as well. It is not moving.
TikTok still water.
I mean, a salamander did just crawl out of it beforehand. We were
Yeah.
beaten to death by slimes. But Karika would like to make one little suggestion here.
Okay.
If we have triggered alarm with magic here, would not be best moving up to different part of line. Because I get feeling they're going to have a lot of eyes in this direction right now.
Alright, let's sneak away.
Shall we sneak away to a location that looks exactly the same as this?
Okay,
Yes,
need
we
to go
definitely
somewhere that looks exactly the same, not
Yeah,
different.
move slightly
It wouldn't
further
look any
round.
different.
So wait,
Whoa.
We're moving from
Upstairs. Whoa.
oh wow, there you go, wow.
Okay, I would like. We need to state now. We have moved from Sword Beach to Dog Beach. We know exactly
Woof.
if anyone gets the reference.
Bowie.
No.
You've all taken a long rest.
sorry.
It was all the different areas of the Normandy invasion. It was like there's different.
Oh my
Lord
god!
Juno, Gold Dog.
This is Jack's territory now, it's D-Day.
I forgot to long rest you on Foundry, so I'm just quickly running through that.
Oh.
But yes.
Yay! All the conditions are leaving us.
So- Is Karik going to become body armor with a stone and just dig in the ground and we don't see him again?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Just never
Well,
comes
well,
back.
No,
there.
no,
It's
no,
like-
see him
It's like
again.
it's like the Venom suit. But the difference is instead of like acting normally, he stood there and then just face plants straight down and T poses through the floor.
Oh, okay, bye.
We need a signal to
we-
know if
He's not
okay
gone. He's not
outside.
gone yet. It's
Oh,
just-
okay.
I don't know what
Okay.
the plan is yet.
Okay, so it's either get a canoe across and then go underneath the alarm, or just go underneath the Icky River, underneath the alarm to that blind spot.
I was wondering. Oh no, never mind. It's a stupid plan. Ignore me.
I'm also going to shoot out a divine sense just to detect magic and any creatures inside the water.
In the water, you pick up nothing.
And nothing funky about the water. It's just purple water.
It's just
for the edge.
Yeah. It seems like it seems like it is.
Toby wants us to use the canoe.
It has tinted because of a high concentration of magic in the area.
Okay.
So it's basically radioactive.
Effectively, it's probably
water.
not good for you to go swimming in it. But it's probably not going to kill you.
Okay. So I guess we can canoe it, and then get the Earth Elemental mech suit and get
Well-
under there, and then we've got to figure out how to trigger the ballistas to destroy each other.
That's
I
my job. I got that.
tried to fucking zoom out again.
Sorry, I will zoom out for you. There you go. There you go.
No, the funniest part was the fact I scrolled out, and then like half a second to a second later you scrolling out, so it's like a big fucking delay. What the fuck's wrong with it? Oh, it's not me.
Right. Okay. So, Karich, down, us, over. Wait, no, but we can't go over because we still have the alarm spell to get through.
We'll send one person first to do it, to destroy the ballistas, and then we'll have to transport people underground with the Earth Elemental a couple of times.
Oh, in which case I should go so that I can
Okay.
tinker with them. If you're alright with that.
If you're alright with that,
Aye!
okay. I believe in you.
Ah, thank you.
You get to wear the Earth Elemental.
Like a glove puppet.
Sangok.
And as you look around, Heliodor, stood directly behind you is this gorilla-esque statue of stone.
Hello, big boy. How do?
The fucking gorilla. The fact that it's like a stone gorilla now, that's just canon. He's
I
just
hate it.
a big fuck off gorilla.
He's doing the gorilla pose like on the two forearms, ass straight out, like up and back. You see this head just slowly turn and look down at you.
I believe I need to get inside you.
Oh, for free?
Oh,
So, okay, so who's travelling with the Earth Elemental and who's going on the canoe?
Me in Earth Elemental.
Okay, so just Heliodor?
I thought we were transporting
take
Heliodor
more?
across. I mean,
Because Heliodor
Oh,
in the stone,
we
you can go through the rock, down under the water, across and back up.
Under the
Yes.
alarm to get to the ballista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
So Karich is doing the Astral Gatekeepers. Exactly where across the line does the
I can still see it.
You
'cause
can
it
see
lasts for
it.
an hour. It's like sort of on the bank, isn't it?
The line starts on the bank, yes.
right? So it's right on the cliff face, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. Okay. So he's gonna tell. Yeah, he's gonna instruct the Earth Elemental to go down under the water, across, up, the other side, under, past the edge of the cliff thing. Basically. So basically,
Into that blind
Further,
spot.
further, further.
yeah, into that blind spot. Yeah, into the darkness,
Okay.
the dark spot outside of the light.
Okay. So Heliodor, you get
Uh-huh.
over to the gorilla, and these big stone
Hi, Ben.
arms kind of lock around you, and then mold together.
Oh.
And you're effectively you're effectively encased inside of this thing as it just molds you into its chest cavity.
Will I come out a beautiful butterfly?
Another instruction quickly. That when they come up on the other
Hold
side,
your breath.
is to open up in front of Heliodor's face, facing, so his face is towards them with the majority behind his head being the stone,
Okay.
so that if something happens, it shoots the elemental and not Heliodor.
Yes. Okay.
So he doesn't. So he's not. He doesn't come up with his head through the sand and so he gets shot in the face.
Uh,
Fucking ballast.
As
Thank
you
you.
as you watch as this kind of casing molds over the top of 𝘏𝘏𝘶𝘏𝘏, it just begins to almost like melt into the floor as it begins to mold with stone. And you for a moment, you lose sight of them. They just vanish. And it takes just less than a minute, not particularly long, before they pop up on the other side. And 𝘏𝘏𝘏𝘏, you're like, you have to take a breath because you were borderline suffocating in there. There's not exactly any
I'm
oxygen.
surprised I didn't come out a fucking diamond, the pressure. Ugh. Yeah.
You okay?
Ow.
It's only your face that's visible.
Just.
𝘏𝘏𝘏𝘏, to clarify, they are now on the other side of the alarm. It doesn't seem to have gone off.
Worst
Hey!
backpack raid ever.
You didn't trigger the alarm.
Nice. Can you get your big boy to put me down, please?
No.
Oh, okay. This is my life now.
No, so you'll instruct the other elemental to rise him out of the ground slowly, keeping itself currently between him and the lights and ballista, but keeping him far enough away from the cliff's edge, basically the cliff face.
As you feel it kind of like let go of you and you're able to kind of step out and move. You are in a very precarious position next to this gigantic fuck-off ballista. It's on a pedestal. It's a little bit elevated off of the ground, maybe about 20 feet up. But it's not pointing at you. It doesn't seem to be able to see you.
Lovely. Perfect. Wonderful. Going to move forwards very slowly, checking for any arcane runes, any magic I might be able to see, and trying to study the kind of the mechanics and the workings of this gigantic ballista, and just like try and start to see what I can glean about how this thing works and how I can fuck with it.
Roll me an Arcana check, please.
With pleasure. Okay, cool. Okay. That's 17 plus 10, 27. Nice.
Okay. As you're kind of looking it over, you're seeing runes you have seen before. You've recognized the kind of the spell and the alignment of these spells.
Yay!
You've seen other artificers or other people who have tried to be artificers use this as their way of programming. It is the contingency spell. So when a certain thing happens, it triggers a response.
Okay. Okay.
The way that this is set up is that it is a curse, so it stays on this item and repeatedly casts if it sees multiple things that trigger its triggering contact.
Okay. Can I find the section that has what triggers it, and how feasible is it for me to change it?
With a 27, it's not hard to find where the certain, almost like the code is for you to be able to adjust it. And with your little sort of masonry tools, you can recarve those runes.
Oh.
So you are going to need to make
no.
a tool check.
That's fine. I'm great at these.
Your mason's tools are a +12. So roll oh my god. You've got expertise with them. So roll a d20.
We got to the backstory shit that I'm actually really, really good at. Okay, right. Oh, where's that one? We'll go with the gold dice today.
I like that all of your tools are +12, aside from brewer's supplies, which are +15.
I'm extremely good at booze.
Really good at making booze, bro.
That is a 15 plus...
+12, 27.
27. Again.
Okay.
Oh, it's a magic number. Okay, cool.
So you begin to kind of like run your hands over the stonework. You have to admit, it is beautifully crafted. You've seen these kinds of inscriptions before in some of the work the assistant showed you. It is a similar layout of how these work. You're seeing a lot of similarities to old era, like first era tech here. She's taken inspiration. But with a little bit of work, you begin to kind of start ticking it in and changing some of these runes. What are you trying to change it to?
I
need to
want
be very
to...
specific.
Yes. I want to change it. I want to change it to... Ooh. It could bite us in the ass, but it could also be absolutely excellent.
Oh my god.
Please.
If you identify somebody wearing purple, shoot them.
Can we check if anyone's wearing purple?
None of us, I don't
Can we
think, are
check if
wearing
it's
purple.
colorblind?
Okay.
Please, call an ambulance. I'm on fire.
So you're
Oh,
more
God.
For me.
you're more looking for it to target specifically Harbingers than anything else.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You were able to change it to that.
Oh, wait, yeah, but the river is purple, so it would just shoot the river. Cool.
So
Technically, the river's out of sight. Technically, the river's out of sight.
it's outside of
That
That
Spain.
is true. True. But yes, I wanted to target Harbingers, yes.
Okay. As you finish up the last of these runes, the gentle kind of tinkering of your tools, it kind of, you hear it clunk slightly as it moves back a little bit, but other than that, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, and finally, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave a little chiseled middle finger on the top of the plinth.
Beautifully carved in.
Yep,
Yep.
like lovely detail, done really
Hyper-realistic.
quick, just...
Hyper realistic middle finger, flipping the bird.
Yep.
It's not even like graffiti. It's just like it's like a stunning carving.
Yeah. Okay. I'm all good here, big boy. Take me back.
Okay. So
Uppies.
you get the elemental kind of wraps its arms around you again, and you are once again kind of trapped inside of it as it takes you back under the stone. The rest of you, again, you lose sight of 𝘏𝘪𝘀 and the elemental for a few moments before it pops up on the other side, and you see 𝘏𝘏𝘀's face kind of sticking out of the front of it.
Hi guys.
How'd it go?
Great. It now targets Harbingers and also this middle finger on it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well done. So do we know its sort of range of where it covers? Should we just stick to that one?
I mean, I'm happy to try and do other ones as well. Because now I know what I'm looking for, I can go straight in and just do it. However, the ones covered by the lights might not be excellent. Although I could change the condition of other ones to shoot other ballista. So they just take each other out.
Might be a good idea.
So there's just one by the wall that'll shoot Harbingers and the rest of them just shoot each other.
In fact, just as a thought, would it be good if I was to go and try and catch some salamanders?
Ooh!
Because if those are the things that, if we throw, if I shoot one and then we throw it across, then it will just be considered a salamander again that will hit the barrier.
That's fair.
Yeah, you can give it a go.
Aye.
Which,
We just-
I mean, seems like it's...
Yeah,
I guess he's gonna look along and we hear a thunk as another fucking
Yeah,
salamander shot 50 meters up.
Yeah, are there like littered bolts like kind of up the way of where the like random salamanders and
there's
shit
a
have been
handful.
shot?
There's a handful
Okay.
of bolts. You're seeing a couple of almost like semi-skeletal corpses of animals that have.
Okay, so it's
have
not
taken-
Not
uncommon
D-Day
for
anymore.
this
It's
to
basically the
happen.
World War I trenches now. For salamanders.
Salamander trench.
Over the top, boy!
The salamanders chanting.
Fucking end country. Raw.
Okay, I'll make a note. We need to make a salamander sanctuary after we're done.
Mm-hmm.
As
Just as
reparations.
recompense.
Yep, sounds good.
The Whisperfields
There'll
will
be
be
an
a
underwater-
salamander sanctuary.
Oh yes. Definitely should.
Well, you know that the minor illusion also worked to set off the ballista, and that is a cantrip.
we-
That is
Yes,
something you
but-
can
Well,
do.
yeah,
Is that
but
it's a
then it'll-
cantrip?
But then it'll be like it's shot at nothing. Why did it shoot at nothing?
They knew they would have. We moved up the line beforehand because they probably would have known it was magic that caused it to trip. So if we can,
As long as
avoid
you
using
cast the minor illusion past the alarm, it won't trigger it.
You get closer.
Aye. So do we just
magic.
want
For the douche canoe.
I could
Oh yes, sorry.
technically go under. Sorry. I could technically go under the alarm and then create a minor illusion so they start just shooting each other in between them.
Okay.
But no, because that's not.
Well,
Yeah,
if one of the
that's
ballistas
fine.
is going to shoot people in purple, you can create an illusion of a harbinger and get it to shoot the ballistas.
Or just something in purple.
Yeah. Vita, but purple.
I mean, yeah.
Let's do
I
that.
could do either or, yeah.
You'll feel good.
So I just go in. Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah, go for it.
Are you want to use the element?
Kinda.
Excellent.
Transformer.
Okay, Estella, it's now your turn to get in the elemental. It's a little
Nice.
more cramped for you, because you're not quite as small as 𝘞𝘪𝘀. And this thing
To your
is,
detriment.
you almost have to like ball up in order to get inside this thing. So it's very much like getting in a mech that's a little too small for someone of your size. But you are able to get in, and as soon as that sort of wall closes over you, you begin suffocating. So you vanish under the stone. Where are you going? You're going back to the same point as 𝘞𝘪𝘀 was?
Yeah, same place, like in front of this ballista.
Okay. As you travel over, the rest of you see the earth elemental reappear, and Estella kind of like bimble out of it as you're able to finally get a breath out.
They look back and just put like 2 thumbs up, like, I did it.
Thumbs.
Okay, so I'll target the one on the right, up to the top,
So
because there is
this
one
one.
there, right? Yeah.
All right, that's
Yeah.
30. It used to
So-
be within 30 feet.
How far
No,
away is it?
you only need to put it between the two because the shot
Oh, yeah.
goes through the illusion that hit the ballista.
Yeah. So yeah, how far is that? Where your point is right now?
So I can measure it for you here. So your 30
Yeah.
feet will reach to there.
That's good.
That's
enough.
good. I want it to be, yeah, right in the middle of those two. So that one will trigger and hit that one.
Okay. So as you cast minor illusion, what does it look like? What are you making it look like?
It's one of the mages.
Okay, spell slinger.
It's like-
Okay.
Yeah.
So you casted the image, the 2D image of the spell slinger. You watch both this ballista and this one target,
Stand it back.
and they both point at the floor where the image has been projected to, and 2 bolts slam into the floor in that spot, and the illusion is dissipated.
If it was so that target the base of it, even if it was standing up.
They targeted the image of a person who was not very tall, and the image of the person was stood on the floor, so they targeted the floor.
How tall are these ballista again?
About 20 feet up.
So if you make a minor illusion,
Oh,
how far?
About 20 feet up. You
20.
can cast up to 30 feet with minor illusion.
Okay.
From where you
I
are,
thought-
Estelar, you could cast a minor illusion on the top of this one.
So I was thinking.
Like a person standing on top of that ballista. But it will
Yeah.
target the image of the person. Or the image of whatever you are conjuring. You can try again, if you'd like to. You watch as they kind of clunk and reload automatically.
It will just destroy 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘵𝘗𝑥 creation.
Unless
That's
you,
fine.
unless you want to try and
Sorry.
get up to here.
It's okay. You get it. Oh,
I cannot
Race
do that. I
around
will
the
get shot.
beacon. You could.
I have an idea, but it uses a spell, and it's a very good spell. It's if I go ghost.
You can use a Embrace, sorry. You can use a Breeze's Embrace if you'd like to turn invisible.
It's not invisible, is it?
You become part of the ethereal plane, from my knowledge. Let me just double check the wording on it. Wind's
But the
Breath
ballistas
form. As a bonus action, while the tattoo is on your skin, you can spend one of its charges. It has 3 charges per day. In order to become incorporeal until the end of your next turn, you'll have 6 seconds.
6 what?
6
Sorry?
seconds. You have 6 seconds of being incorporeal. So, I mean, you could. There is a risk.
Stop running around.
You also have 3 charges of it. So you could immediately cast it again, up to 3 times. You can have 18 seconds total.
If they dashed, would they be close enough in those 6 seconds to cast the minor illusion?
Yes. And then it would fade. And then you'd have to cast it again almost immediately.
Okay.
It's risky because you don't know how quick these things are to respond. You've noticed that they are pretty fast because they took that salamander out like that, and your minor illusions have not stayed up for longer than maybe a couple of seconds before they've been shot. You could risk it for a biscuit if you want to.
You could also, if you were going to do something, you can still use the elemental for moving.
You can use the elemental as a barricade if you want to, a walking barricade. To tank the hit if you needed to.
I can use that as backup.
Because that ballista in front of us now won't shoot, even if we go in the light, won't it?
The
that
one
one
here
would.
will not target Estelar, because Estelar's not wearing purple.
Yeah.
The other one, however, would.
So, like, if I went to the right of that ballista, that one would shoot. It's like, for example, if I cast minor illusion on top of this one in the middle, it would get shot at.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to do that anyway. So let's give it a shot.
Okay. So, Stella, you're going to pull up
Yeah.
real
I was thinking-
close to the border here, just outside of its line of sight. What are you doing?
I'm going to cast Breeze's Embrace first, and then immediately sprint.
You can start fucking pegging it. Alright, okay. So all of you watch as these beautiful tattoos begin to light up across their arms, and they suddenly become almost like this green light. You know how it looks when they cast Call to Old Friends? It's almost like they have become the ethereal visage themselves. As they cast it, and it kind of floods over them, and then they just start running. As you do, you get to about here before this ballista turns and cocks.
Minor illusion.
You cast minor illusion. As soon as you
right
do,
right in front of it.
so like in up 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, like, so it's like a direct shot at this thing.
At the other ballista. You want it to fire at the other ballista.
Yeah.
Okay. So you managed to cast it 30 feet up above you, so it's almost like a flying image up in the sky. Are you what are you making this illusion look like? The spell slinger again?
Spell slinger flying.
Flying spell slinger.
Make it like don't make it too weird.
Ping up
That's
this
fair.
image.
That's fair.
You watch as the other ballista also then turns, but as you cast it, the central ballista here fires straight through the illusion. However, just before the bolt hits, I need you. Oh, what is your AC? Sorry.
13? Is it?
What is it? Sorry.
13?
13. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that these things could be magical.
That's a 28 to hit.
Oh.
So, Abresis Embrace gives you resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. So, whilst you are currently in this ethereal form, yes, it can still hit you. You will take half damage. But as this bolt looses, you watch as the bolt leaves it, almost in like slow motion, as the other bolt smashes through the side of the ballista. As you take this ballista out, whilst it is taking the shot at you. However, the bolt does loose, and you take... How much damage was that again? Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna roll...
So it's just dead.
It's half, isn't it?
You're fucking lucky.
10,
it's
my God,
half.
that's
10,
really good
9,
roll.
9.
So it's 7d10 piercing damage on a hit. It would have been 49. You are taking half of that. So apply half damage. You take 24 points of piercing damage as this bolt goes straight through you. And it just passes through you. But you feel it. My God, do you feel it? You get completely winded as this bolt goes straight through you, but it's the only bolt this ballista's ever gonna fucking fire again, because the other ballista took it the fuck out, and it is just this explosion of wood and metal and other materials that this thing was made of, as it is almost knocked off of the pedestal. So this ballista up top here, which I'm just gonna awkwardly draw over the top of, is taken out.
Nice. DM, did I
think you would see. Sorry.
Oh no. You fine. You go first.
I think you would see Estella like stagger back, kind of like put their hand on the floor, and they go, "I'm okay." I hurt a bit.
And at that moment, Abresis Embrace like pulls you back into a more corporeal form, and you lose that kind of green glow.
They just lay down on the ground like, I'm okay.
That was really cool. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm okay.
Are you
Could you get Estella, please?
Are we all tunneling underground? No.
Underground, overground,
1.3. Sorry, DM. The big crystals on the top of the thing that are lighting everything. Are they purple?
They are. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, no, they fucking are. Yeah, as oh fuck me. Okay.
Fine, we've come off the distraction,
fuck me.
and we're right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go underneath everything and get to the far other side of this.
There is a
right?
clunk as the central ballista reloads, and you watch it just turn towards the wall.
No. no, 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 no. And just Heliodor on the other side is like, no, no, just like walking closer to the barricade.
Heliodor,
Like,
what
no,
did you
no.
do? What did
Oh,
you do?
oh, no, it's set to purple. It's set to purple. Oh no.
Purple people, right? You defined that, didn't you? You
I
defined
thought
that,
purple
didn't
was
you?
enough.
You watch as a bolt goes straight through the crystal that is on top of the wall, and the ballista bolt goes through the crystal, it shatters in this like big explosion almost of like just shards everywhere, and then the bolt smashes into the wall behind it of the pillar, like the tower that isn't closest to it. It then rotates again, and focuses on the next one that is slightly further down. And you watch as it shatters that and goes through. You watch as the ballista bolt goes straight through it and through a window.
Oh, hide quickly.
No, wait. Silver linings. If anyone turns up, they're definitely going to be wearing purple. Anyone who comes to investigate, they are dead.
Is the ballista like taller than the wall, or is it the same height as the wall?
It's aiming
like,
up.
Can it? Oh damn.
Yeah, it's up.
The wall was
Okay.
like 50
If
feet.
there's
wasn't it?
if there's anyone
Yeah.
on that wall, they're getting fucking haggard.
Yeah.
I say, let's go. Let's do this. Let's
agree.
do the tunnel.
If you want, if you want, I could just like go over to that other one and just set it to purple as well, and then we can fuck off. Just so that there's two of them fucking them up.
I was gonna say, if you want to, how about we
There's
just...
no lights anymore. They can't fuck each other up, really.
Oh, aye. Never mind.
I guess the
Okay.
ballista won't.
Work anymore. Let's fucking go. We just gonna. We're gonna go.
I did it, guys.
You
I did.
Great.
Yeah, do it.
Purple.
Half the map's fucking purple.
I'm sorry.
Just
again.
start shooting up at the sky.
We can't shoot anything anymore now. It's, as far as they know, the
Yep.
ballistas shot the crystals for some reason, probably us. When they put the crystals back, they're getting shot.
Yep, fair.
It's just.
Let's go.
Who's-
I feel
Who's-
horribly.
who's
I feel
using-
awful for any drow who end up on that fucking wall.
Oh.
Well, they'll be harboring a drow.
Potentially, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just,
So it
Oh, we
doesn't.
don't know that.
When
That's
they're
fine.
in the fortress, on the wall, they're probably not good people.
It's fine.
You know
There's
what's
no
gonna happen?
gate
Be like
over
delivering
here.
something.
You know
Like,
what's
this
gonna
is-
happen here? You know what's gonna happen is the fact if we succeed in completely fucking this base up, in 100 years' time in game, there's gonna be a ballista that's just known for randomly shooting things that appear that people don't seem to know what the cause is, because some people it shoots, some it doesn't.
It's just very particular, you know.
And the only rune we have is a middle finger to go off of. Well, the ancient architects. The first era architect.
Who's going into
All
the monkey?
evidence suggests. and
I
points
want to
to
go into the
it.
monkey.
Yeah, the monkey.
Are you all taking turns getting travelled over by the monkey?
Yeah. I mean, if it makes you feel better, I have a different proposal for how we can save your father, Estella, if that helps my situation.
What is that?
Well, so we use a soul trap to suck Faustus,
Now you're doing it as
suck
well.
Plamo twat waffle out of your dad.
I mean, I did
So your
actually
plan
do
is to
research
give
on that.
Estelar's dad the good suck.
With
Well, they're
with a
not.
special
They're not
crystal.
in Estela's dad.
Well, no, but they're a phylactery, right?
Yeah,
So
but
there's like
the phylactery is for Vita.
So you mean Vita's part of
sorry.
Vita's soul that is currently in
Vita. Pick Vita. out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
That's a
could
good
try
shout.
it.
I will have to sit and do some maybe rune
of-
editing
Yeah,
on the
some
soul traps.
tweaking.
Thankfully, I am very well versed in soul traps. But
But in saying that, do you see these ballista? What are they powered by? Because if this ballista,
What are the
has
ballista
a soul
powered by?
trap-
What?
If this has a soul trap as its power source,
True.
You didn't check.
Can I tell?
You can try. You can have a look. Investigation check, please.
Yes, please. Let's have a little look-see.
you can let the poor bastard that's in there out, so you
Yeah,
can
don't ask me.
give Vita the good side.
And is it investigation? Definitely not Arcana or anything.
You could roll Arcana if you want to.
Are you kidding?
Road investigation.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're both past 0, so it doesn't fucking matter.
That is a 29 total.
Okay.
Investigation or Arcana.
Okay.
Mr.
Intelligence in the corner. Jesus.
29.
Hey, I'm smart.
Okay. So you're kind of looking it over and looking for a battery, almost like a source of power. Based on what you had somewhat uncovered when you were tinkering with it, it's cursed. So the same way that you had a curse put on you when you went to the Underdark to hold your disguises on you, it was like a prolonged spell. Somebody has cast a spell on it that is indefinite. This thing will just keep doing that so long as the caster is still
it's
alive.
The spell. It's not okay.
That spell will continue.
Oh,
Then it won't
okay.
continue until
Yeah.
Kirito's alive.
Damn. Well. Okay. Well, this is just kind of like
You do
still
notice
able to go.
the only thing that you've got everyone on the other side now, minus Mare. Mare's too big for the elemental to carry
And-
over.
Mayor. I'm gonna tell you
Mare
to do
can
something
swim.
quickly. Yay.
Can the elemental turn itself into a bridge?
No.
Mayor, just wade through the water. Just be
Who's
quick
gonna
about
set
it.
off the alarm?
Oh, piss.
Oh,
Ah.
I was forgetting about
Then
that.
the
Sorry.
lock-
Wait, it just take me to can you get the elemental to take me to the other side? I don't have my wagon. Do I have my wagon in my necklace?
Yes, you do.
We've got the iron flask. Is that empty?
Yeah, Iron Flask is currently empty. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I'll go put
Stick
him
them
in
there
the
for a minute.
Wait, no, but we can't do that because we thought we could use that, right?
Yeah, but
we
we'll
can
just
let
let
it back
Mare
out
out on the
then.
other side.
Oh, it's indefinite. It's
yes,
not like
you
one
can
day
just use
per
it
Yeah.
charge.
multiple times. Yeah.
Excellent. Let's just fucking do
That's
that
what
then.
it's
The only thing is,
thing.
don't let him out. Don't let him out as soon as you get over.
Oh, I'm so
because
broke.
No, I know because we need to do it again potentially. Yep.
We'll be
Okay.
fine there.
So for sake of
Oh.
exposition, I'm not moving your tokens around, but you do manage
Yeah.
to get back over, pop them in the Iron Flask, and then pop back over. Now you have Mare in a bottle.
A bottle of mare.
Good soup.
First
Good
off,
soup.
Greece going to suggest that he gets taken up the wall by the Earth Elemental, and he looks over the top to see what's going on.
Okay.
Anyone thinks that's a good bad idea.
I mean, taking a look's not a bad idea. It'd be
Mm.
nice to know why it's so fucking
idea.
quiet.
Because all that happens at all is just
Kari, I
Rambo
would
style.
also like to remind you, you have innate spider climb. You can just scale that.
yeah.
Oh, you can just
but
do it.
I can only do that once a day,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I possibly need that later on because it only lasts. How long does spider climb last again? Spider climb. It lasts an hour. In fact, screw it.
It is a concentration.
Yeah. It's only because
So that does
No,
mean
but
you are
that's
going
not
to.
true.
If you cast that, that means you are losing your elemental.
No, you might as well just use the
Yeah.
elemental. Like it'll
Yeah.
take
If
you
it's
up and down.
already
It'll be
out,
fine.
might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so the elementals are ticket through the wall. So
You're gonna need him out. So you move your way over towards the wall and up it, and you watch as this kind of lump of stone, with Kari hanging onto the back of it, moves up the side of the wall. None of the bricks like move out of the way. It seems to just seamlessly move up this stone without much effort at all. And you kind of peer your head over. Roll me a perception check, please.
perception with a shot in the face at point blank.
There
So that's 12 plus 12. 24.
24.
Very
Okay.
nice.
So, despite what is pictured, the wall is quite thick. It's maybe a good 10 feet thick of large stone slabs that have been placed down on top of each other, and it's almost like it's standard brickwork, you'd say. As you're looking over, you can see a couple of grates in the floor that imply that things probably go deeper underneath this structure, not just above. As you're kind of looking down, you can see flicker of light distantly underneath these grates down the bottom.
So on the top, this is like a big stone floor or ceiling at the top then. Oh shit! I thought that was like down to ground underneath. Shit.
This is the floor on the other
Oh.
side of the wall, and then there are
Yeah,
grates that
I
are
see.
implying there's something underneath that ground as well, deeper.
Right. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So ventilation for something. But as you're kind of looking at it, you're like, you can't really tell, and they are too small to fit a person through. So you wouldn't be able to climb down them, but you can gauge there's something down there. But in terms of the courtyard, you're seeing sort of a variety of different spaces that look like they're used for training. So, standard kind of weapons racks and whatnot are out in the open. There's no one here. But there is light inside the windows. You can see
Like when they-
from deeper in, there is light. There are people around, but there is no one here.
It's Lord Farquaad's castle.
I think he's compensating for something.
As we look at the door, your tiny pussy piece.
Grease says that. Grease says that, and then looks at Elemental and goes, "Oh wait, no, they can't. They don't get humor. Fuck."
Oh.
That was a really good
Oh.
joke. That was a really good joke, and I just wasted that.
I just love the idea of the assistant like pulling their face back, and it is Lord Farquaad. Come on.
No, it's the.
along.
Some
it's
of
the
you may
Markiplier.
die.
It's the Markiplier. Fucking Lord Farquaad.
That's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
You walk into Vita's domain, and the only thing she says to you is E. Fuck my monologue.
E.
Yeah. Can you get over the wall? Is it safe? Someone yelled at for me.
Yes.
Someone yelled at when we're trying to be somewhat stealthy.
It's like you going, yeah, is it safe? And looking at the other party members like,
Like.
I full on thought they just did it up to the wall, and then turned to us like.
The Elemental to stay there where it is, and he's gonna slowly climb over the top. So so from the top of the wall here to the flooring here, how far down is that? It's only a few feet then, you were saying.
what the
Or
top
is
of
it
the wall
again?
back down? If you're
No,
going
to the other side.
to the other side, so it's a good 50 feet down.
Oh, so okay.
It's-
I completely misinterpreted what you said the last time.
Ah,
I thought the way I thought it was this was like a big platform, like somewhat walkway, and then there was a grates leading that point way down. So past over here. So these are all like the purpley stuff we're seeing here. Those are all like roof shingles. I take it.
yeah, pretty much.
Giant roof shingles.
It's trimmings effectively on the tops of the roofs of this large, almost like a castle that you're looking at.
No, it's a perspective thing. No,
Ballista
those are
inside
just
of
closer
it.
to the camera than we are,
Yeah.
than the wall is.
These are very high up. They're like some of these, like the towers are tall. They are almost
Oh, right.
scraping the top of the cavern in this section of the Underdark.
Holy shit! They're huge.
I hope we didn't shoot a ballista in my father's room.
Oh, pff.
I
So-
mean, he
You don't know.
wouldn't
He
be
said that he
that
was in
close
the
Well,
to
he
us.
tower, but you don't know which tower. You're gonna have to figure that out.
He said he
Just
was
shoot
like,
all of the windows until like Estella's dad appears in one of them afterwards. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Hi,
Oh,
I'm
my
a
window.
night shift.
Oh, I'm on the night shift. I'm going to do a quick wee stealth then.
Yeah.
15 plus 9.
Oh, pardon.
Gesundheit.
Oh.
And he's going to send the elemental back down and kind of wave to them, because he's not wanting to yell out because he's stealth. Point to the elemental and then point back towards the wall as if go through the wall.
So you're going to use the elemental to
Puppies.
mold through the wall, yeah?
Let's go.
So Karik, you are on top of the wall, as it stands.
Yeah, he's given Overwatch now.
Okay. So the rest of you, one by one, are going to make your way through into this kind of courtyard section. With Karik on Overwatch at the top, keeping an eye on all of you. Thumb is holding your hand, Estelar, and they're staying quite close to you, it seems like. Thumb's a little on edge. But all of you, as you step into this space, the floor is no longer this kind of stone. Instead, it's more like marble, almost. And again, you're seeing this beautiful courtyard that is well cared for and obviously well tended. There's a couple of kind of scrape marks where people have been fighting, practicing here. But there's no one here. It is very quiet.
Do we want to put on our disguises again, just to be a little vaguely inconspicuous?
Might be a good idea. I've got the charlatan's wardrobe.
Yeah,
Aye.
we can.
I'll just
do that just to stay a little hidden.
I'll just tuck my beard into the uniform, just like.
I'll get one with a mask on. And hopefully Vita doesn't. Well, she probably doesn't know how tall I am now, but you know, potato. It's something on my face and my hands.
Okay.
Good.
Yep. Mask.
Estella looks down at Thumb.
Draw eyebrows on Thumb.
Oh.
Angry eyebrows.
No.
You know, scrape on with a marker.
What about if we tried to find a hat and somebody like has Thumb on their head under the hat?
I mean, I could wear him like on my shoulders, and it'll be a hood.
It'd be like a little. You could put him in your
There we go.
hood, but it will be a very lumpy hood. Thumb's pretty big comparatively, you know.
Oh no, but okay, right. Oh, okay. Could it just be like one of our children, and just we'll dress him up as a mini harbinger?
I'm thinking, I don't know if I have
be a
another
gnome.
harbinger outfit. Yeah.
Stella, you do have a disguise kit. You can try and...
I do have a
You
disguise
can try and
kit.
change the colour of his mushroom.
Purple mushroom.
You want
Make him
purple?
purple.
You can purple.
Oh,
You're now no longer in the eye line of the ballista, so you could probably get away with it. Like, and you're not going to get shot.
There's just
Yeah.
we just here behind the wall.
Do you want it?
Could you...
We can't shoot anyway because the crystals are out.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
want
that
to
one
be
can,
purple?
because it doesn't need to see. It is just now looking for a specific
I just
target.
told it purple.
Oh,
The other
right.
ones. Yeah.
Hence why Karik hasn't gotten dressed up in the disguise yet.
Top of the wall.
Thumb, I'm gonna make you purple. Okay.
The thumb just gives you a thumbs up. So your disguise kit, I'd like you to make a tool check. That is a +7 to a d20.
Can I assist?
Yeah, you know what? You can try.
There you go.
Roll a d20.
Have
plus 7.
advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage as
Okay.
well.
It's like, oh, you missed a bit just
So-
there.
27.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Num 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 num. Yeah.
So you kind of take a seat for a few moments and start kind of using the palette of like almost like face paint, like grease paints that you have in your bag. You're kind of smearing it over the top of his hood, and some of the berries get a little covered in grease paint, but you know it does the job. And then Thumb is now purple. His cap is purple. Kind of looking at you like, am I a big bad now?
I think I found my beard.
Super.
I'm
You look
scary.
super cool now. Yeah, you are.
So all of you are dressed in harbinger gear, apart from Karik, who is still on top of the wall. Are you doing anything, Karik, while
Thumbs
you are
up.
up there?
He's mainly just looking for shit, really.
Should we look around?
What do your Elaine eyes see?
To see, should I do a perception and see if anything has changed in the past 30 seconds? 10 plus 9, 19.
19.
Plus 9 plus 10, 21.
You've noticed
You stupid.
one or two lights have travelled down the towers. Almost like a torchlight that has moved down a staircase. Other than that, not much has changed.
Can you see any like doors leading through into shit, or?
There is a door pretty much in front of you here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Is
cool.
there any other like pathways leading off from this courtyard, or does it just have to go through a door?
There's a couple of other kind of sections of courtyard around the sides of the other towers, but it seems like they are a similar layout.
Hmm. So if we want to go further in, we have to go through a building, basically.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Fun.
We get dressed up, we put a mask on, and
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
Great. How are
Stay
you?
behind me, please.
How are you getting down the wall?
Elemental elevator.
The elemental
Yeah.
elevator. It comes and picks
go,
you
Grandma,
up.
go.
But what you might do instead is go down through the inside of the wall downward and then come back out.
Yeah.
So it's not just instantly visible.
Just stick your head out. You still breathe.
The
all you
elemental
see- it's
is
like-
just kind of stood next to the wall now, as you are departed from them.
It's just
Camouflage.
gorilla face sticking out the side of the fucking wall.
The gorilla is watching you.
Like,
Ugh.
Howl's moving castle.
Yeah.
Do you want to put the angry brows on the gorilla?
Sure. There you go.
Mm.
Little angry eyebrows.
It doesn't really have much of a face, but you know, you smear some grease paint on it and it suddenly looks a lot more aggressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
Bright
Wait,
purple
hold on.
eyebrows.
Oh, that's the way. It's just it's intimidation factor, okay? If we run into someone, we're just gonna intimidate them, not gonna instantly kill them. How would you like to speak to Rock?
Who's gonna open this door?
I
Me.
will.
The
Oh,
elemental.
Let's do it together!
together? Hell yes.
Together.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
Sarah's just acutely aware that 𝘏𝘪𝘮𝘬 does not have long left. It just wants to have silly fun time wherever they can.
Yep.
Together, holding hands.
Are you to clarify, are you bringing the elemental with you?
I mean, if we bring him in, if ever is a
On one
lot
side
of
of
the
the
structure
door.
made of stone,
Yeah, quite a lot of it.
well, it can just follow us through the stonework.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So it doesn't.
Hide
you
behind
don't-
the
you don't
door.
see-
So it's concentration up to an hour for
Alright, just
him, isn't
yeah.
Yes,
Just
it
to
is,
just
yeah.
to like Estella said, just to the side of the door while we open it, just in case, you know, because
And if someone's on the other side, just go.
yeah.
Okay, so how are you
Sorry,
opening,
didn't mean to
how are you
interrupt. Sorry,
opening the
sorry,
door?
sorry. I mean, does it look like a push or a pull?
Mm. I mean, it's got one of the, it's got like a pull handle on it.
Okay.
Okay,
Gonna push it.
Let's pull the door open.
let's give it. Yeah, let's give it a go.
Both of you roll me a strength check at advantage.
Oh, dope. This is gonna go terribly for me because I'm
Because you're holding hands.
Yes, because we're holding hands.
18.
18, okay.
A straight 15.
Okay. Dressara, it's not really much trouble for you to pull. 𝘏𝘪𝘮𝘬, it's a little bit harder. It's a bit of effort, but you are able to get it open. And
Lovely.
as this door begins to swing open, you are met with almost like a foyer. So like a large open space with two staircases that build up from either side to a top section. Let me move you onto the map. Well, map.
This
It's-
can't be like the main hall. We came in over the what? Wow.
Oh god, it's Resident
Pretty.
Evil. Oh god.
Oh,
Slay!
oh, I wish.
Where's the big lady?
Ugh.
But the
Show me the big lady.
Listen, Tariq needs a wife, okay?
So, all of you, without needing to roll perception as this door swings open, the first thing you notice is lining the walls are maybe about 50 Harbinger soldiers.
Oh.
Looking at her?
They are all stood with weapons brandished in front of them. Most of them are polearms. And they are stood at attention, almost like statue still, lining the walls around this room. And all of them have a brand on this hand. None of them look at you. None of them move. You are just walking into this room with a good 50 odd people who are just stood waiting.
Does my see invisibility see anything else?
Not in here, no.
Okay. Not in here.
No.
What
Right.
are they all wearing masks?
All of them, yeah. They almost look like carbon copies of each other, but there is a height difference. You're seeing a minor height difference amongst them, so they are all different people.
I think they've been put on some sort of standby.
Uh-huh.
Everyone.
Uh-huh.
Could I do an Arcana?
Yeah, you can roll me an Arcana if you'd
See
like,
if I can
yeah.
sense anything that's like buckier in them.
Yeah.
Can I do that as well?
Yeah, if you want to.
Just in case.
It's 11!
Yeah, fuck me, don't.
Yeah, very good.
I mean, the brand is kind of an obvious sign that these people have been given an order and they're following it. And that
Which is probably wait.
Uh-huh.
the fact that you walking into the room, you can't tell if it's because they don't recognize you. You can't tell if it's because they haven't been told to attack you on sight, that they're just told to wait, and that is it. It's eerie in this room, and because of its size, you know, every step you take echoes. You can see up the stairwell, there is this almost like platform into another room. Between the stairwell, there is underneath kind of this platform is a door that looks like it's leading into another larger open space. And you can see two doors on either side of the stairs that lead to the towers on either side. This room is... I cannot overstate how big this room is. It is huge.
Okay.
Curry, Mr. Passive Perception. There is somebody stood at the top of the stairs.
Oh, fuck.
Who do I see at the top?
Who is it, boy?
No, thank you.
Who is it?
Leaning on the banister, with his one arm, and the brand on his hand, is Chorus.
Oh. Okay, go. You gotta uncurse him.
Were the ballista hard to get past? Because some of that was my design.
It was basic.
I didn't intend for them to be particularly difficult.
I recognize the insistence work.
I learned from the best. He smiles at you.
No, you didn't. You learnt from a molting leaf. What do you mean?
Just Sarah's like...
God damn. I mean,
You're... See, this one's vibrant. That was not.
Oh, thank you.
You go, girl.
Question. Right. You know what? No, DM, I'm gonna send you a little something real quick.
Okay.
In the meantime, let's insult Chorus. How you doing, baby bitch?
You were a lot nicer to me earlier. Where's this coming from?
Well, I mean, you didn't have a brand on your fucking hand.
I did. You just weren't looking. And they kind of look towards Estella. Considering you watched it happen, I would have thought you would have told them.
God, I
Oh.
forgot.
Huh?
Oh.
When you cast scrying to check where Chorus was, you watched him getting interrogated, and the last thing you saw was him getting branded.
And
Yeah.
oh,
And I told everyone, so we all forgot.
So all of
well,
you,
fuck.
it went
I
straight over your
forgot.
head.
I didn't even write that down.
I just forgot you got cuntified. Sorry.
You know,
Shit!
slay.
Not my fault. I had a purple piss river to deal with, and whatever magic bubble you made. Like, why an alarm spell? That is so weirdly lame of you.
We don't need it to be extravagant for it to be effective.
I'm not talking about extravagance. I'm talking about, like, giving a shit about your craft. Like, fucking hell.
I mean, Huido, this probably really isn't really Chorus talking. I'm pretty sure Chorus would like to get out of this.
I know, that's fair.
You notice
Yeah.
Chorus is not stuttering as he talks.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Okay.
Come here for a second.
Yeah.
I'm quite comfortable here, thank you.
Who's got their hand up your arse making you talk?
Pretty sure it's
Wow,
me.
wow, 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 wow. That's bullshit, though.
So that's it sent.
Okay, I will take a look.
A big room. This
Okay.
place is dusty.
Alright.
I mean, we know it's not Chorus. Is it
Okay.
Vita?
Maybe.
Oh no, it's...
Vita Mita, do you need help? Are
it's-
you okay?
It's still me, thank you. Vita just fixed me.
Sorry, I don't think mutilating is what we call fixing, but okay.
So you've been brainwashed.
Mm.
If you
I'm
wanna
still gonna
call
be
it that.
mean to you because you're being mean to me, and it's just a fun little rapport we're gonna talk about and laugh about after we cut your hand off.
Oh,
Roll,
Oh
roll,
my god!
roll me an intimidation check at disadvantage.
After we cut your hand off! You got mutilated anyway. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let's do it again. This time 1 inch to the left.
Oh, okay. The intimidation didn't go well. Hold on, wait. No, 5.
You watch him kind of lean over the banister onto his hand, and he just smiles at you.
Oh, suck an egg, tree man. Fuck you. Don't be so smug. It's been a long day.
I'd offer...
It's not been that long a day, but
I'd offer drinks or accommodation, but you don't seem like you really want to sit down and talk.
I mean, wine's great.
Probably a purple wine, don't you? Basic bitch.
I
Sorry.
know, right?
Great.
I just want to have fun.
No, that was
It's
good,
been
that
a
was good.
really
No, no,
long
no.
day, hasn't
Mm.
it?
Uh-huh.
It's been so long. It's just fucking... This is what insanity looks like.
Yeah.
He kind
I
of...
mean-
He's watching you quite closely. So you're... I assume you're going through with the plan that you told me.
I mean, not anymore.
You got
Roll-
another
roll
one
me a
right here,
persuasion
right,
check.
guys?
Roll me a persuasion check, go
You
on.
got another one right here.
Again, disadvantage, go on.
Well, either way, we're gonna have to make another one.
I mean, yeah, it's not a lie.
Okay, what persuasion you say?
Persuasion, disadvantage.
Yeah, you're not having to.
Persuasion disadvantage. Okay, that's 11.
You
It's not deception.
You never really were the type to come up with plans on the fly.
I mean, fuck you. Like,
I mean, to be fair, everything we did was on the fly.
Yeah.
He's a
Made it this
spider.
far.
You have made
Especially
it
when we
far.
ruled Big Helen, that was on a fly.
You know that Vita's waiting for you. She's very excited to have you over.
I'm sure.
I'm absolutely ecstatic to meet and have cheese and biscuits.
Obviously, Jack, you've sent a message. We have no idea what you said. Is this something to do with
Indeed.
the Earth Elemental?
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, that's good.
Is Carice gonna stand there and lean over towards Dracel and go, "Can you still see anything invisible?
Yes.
Is there anything here?"
Don't see anything out of the ordinary.
No.
Hey, why is everybody stood around the room like this?
I'd say it'd be a welcoming party, but it's more.
Well, nobody said hi. Like, none of them did that. Like,
If you need
terrible
some-
welcoming party.
If you need some guidance on where to go, I'm sure they could show you.
Oh, I do. Where are we going? Then I assume you're escorting us somewhere. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been so Billy Big Bollocks at the top of that fucking banister.
Well, actually, Vita's told me that you're welcome to sort of take a look around, and he kind of stands up straight. I mean, this her abode is yours as well, so long as you don't mess with too much.
What do you mean?
Don't go breaking things, Hilidor.
What about your heart? Sorry, no, that was out of nowhere.
That was.
As a
Huh?
bard I knew a while ago sang a song. It's very cool.
Eltan
I
Jan.
need to know.
Yeah, I'm playing Jam. Yes.
You watch.
The Deltan Jan.
You watch as Chorus's head snaps to one side suddenly.
Oh, careful!
As he
You'll
kind of
you'll snap a
looks-
twig.
Looks in the direction blankly. He's got a blank expression on his face. All of you have seen this before. This is a sending spell. He's being told something. And he is just kind of
Spell
watching
magic.
for a moment. You want to cast a spell magic?
I want to dispel that sending whatever he's getting. Fuck that. No. Delete.
You cast a spell magic. He kind of looks at you. I have somewhere to be, but if you do make yourselves at home, and come and meet us in the church when you're ready.
Elemental's
Look-
gonna sink out from the ground underneath him and try and grapple him and envelop him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
What are you gonna do, little boy?
Let
Pull
me
out
just,
with one arm.
let me just check his sheet. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Chorus
Does he
isn't
have?
the strongest.
Yeah. Does he have his tree arm back, or does he not?
No.
Okay. So he. Okay. One-handed. That's fine. We can
Just
deal
hold
with
his hand. He can't do anything.
that.
The way I want this to happen is I wanted to.
Tickle his armpit. He
but-
can't defend it with that without that arm.
Part of it has seeped out of the ground behind him, and is going to try and reach, like.
I'm gonna
Come
need
up.
you to first make me a stealth check for it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll a perception for him.
So
Yeah.
I need a. What's it? Forgotten. I do have the sheet for it somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Because normally I just use the
Mm.
smash.
Mm.
Oh, smash course. Don't do
One
that.
second.
Do you want me to look it up? I'll do it for you if you want. It's stealth is a -1.
It's -1.
Oh, boy.
Okay, that's fine.
It's big and chunky. It's not gonna be particularly good at stealthing.
I mean, it's just kind of gliding through the stone.
Yeah, but the stone is still moving out of the way. It's still too big for the stone.
Oh, how bad is it? Oh boy.
It's a
Go
19 from Chorus.
Single
Other than that,
digits. Not 20.
What?
Oh.
Was it?
Okay. So
You gave us the look of like it was a 1 minus
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
I need you to describe how this grapple takes place.
Oh.
So, as it comes up out of, yes, like, everyone out in front will slowly start to see behind them just this trickle of stone start to form up like a stalagmite. So it's kind of slithering up and thinging. Before the first thing it goes for is his head. To wrap around his head and stop him from being able to speak or command anything.
Nice.
before the rest envelops around him and starts sinking down into the stonework.
Okay. As you do that, he's going to use his reaction to pull something from his waist. And 𝘏𝘪𝘨, this mostly applies to you. It is a small, kind of almost like brass-looking tool. It's like a disc, almost similar size to a soul trap, but not quite the same layout. Doesn't seem to be. It seems to be a first year item of some kind. And as his head gets locked in, he thumbs it, and it makes this sort of gentle click, and the stone instantly collapses around him into just a pile as he casts an anti-magic spell.
Oh.
Well,
He
I
starts
mean-
coughing and collapses on the floor because he's still not strong.
I'm running.
Get him!
I'm running. Get him, boys.
Are you making your way up the stairs to get after him?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I cast fly on me and on 𝘏𝘪𝘨 and 𝘏𝘰𝘮𝘦.
Okay. So
Go
you
get him.
cast fly on at least 3 of you, and Estelar and Thumb are just running from
okay.
behind.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Is it? Oh, actually, wait, hold on. I just need to check how many, because it might just be fly,
Can I?
one creature.
Can I?
Okay, just 𝘏𝘪𝘨. I'm just gonna slap 𝘏𝘪𝘨. Just go, fly. You got
Yeah,
40 feet.
I
of,
kinda
you
wanna
got
check
40
our
feet of
backs.
flying music.
As you're making your way up the stairs, you're watching him.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
60 feet.
he's trying to turn something on the front of this tool. It's almost like a wheel of different colours that he's like clicking into place. As he's sort of trying to adjust it. As you get up quite close to him, 𝘏𝘪𝘨, what are you doing?
Has he still got his hand on the thingy?
He's still holding it.
Thingy-jiggy. Okay, I want to try and smack it out of his hand.
Okay. Let's do an opposed athletics. He's not got
Okay.
good athletics. Oh dear.
I'm
could
having
just
really
kick
mixed
him in the
results
And
face.
at
he's
the
also
moment.
Yeah.
got one arm.
He's got a -1
on, you
because he's
bastard.
missing an arm.
How?
18.
Yeah. How far away is 𝘏𝘪𝘨 from us, by the way?
𝘏𝘪𝘨's a good 40 feet ahead of you.
Okay. Cool.
She has pelted it up with the fly. Then you have you're making your way
Yeah,
up
she
the
has
stairs.
60 feet of movement.
So 𝘏𝘪𝘨, you are able to kind of knock it out of his hand. He just kind of looks up at you as it goes skidding across the floor. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
No. I'm gonna non-lethally punch him in the face.
Ding! Alright.
Which also, all my melee attacks also do radiant.
Okay. Roll me an unarmed, please.
Yeah.
I punch you with the holy light of Fae!
24.
Yeah. that
Non-lethal,
is-
non-lethal.
Yeah.
Non-lethal, non-lethal.
I think I just do 3 bludgeoning plus, and then D8 of
A
radiant.
D8! Oh my god.
Oh, that's just 1, so it's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you punch it, he's got civilian stats. He has 4 HP. So
Yeah.
you fucking bump him in the head. You just fucking
Yeah.
full on punch him in the nose, and his head smacks back into the marble on the floor. And he's out cold. None of the soldiers react.
Sorry!
Okay, so no one reacts. Okay, that's
None
good.
of the soldiers
Okay.
react.
Well, great.
He's unconscious with a very bloody nose, but other than that,
Can
I'll just check something.
when we get up there,
hmm.
Gree's gonna quickly like take off his fucking belt and anything else that might have shit in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, debelted. What are you gonna do now?
You take some of his bits off him. He is in mostly harboring uniform now, compared to the kind of. Well, he's wearing the harboring uniform you gave him, so he's not really got an awful lot on his person.
What I can do is I can remove curse and then use harness divine power to get that 3rd level slot back instantly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I basically will be casting a spell and reverting it. So if I do, was it usually a D4 we do for remove
It's
curse?
a D4, yeah.
Okay,
He is
that
And
sounds
that's the
good.
amount of
Unconscious, though.
days.
He won't wake up, but he will not be branded for
Yeah.
a certain amount of days.
Yeah, and how big is this castle area before we do that? Like how
The section you're on top of this kind of platform up here now.
yeah,
Because that's where he was stood. You're looking at maybe 30 feet across.
okay, and then
And there is a door
Down the
down the
hall.
hall.
that leads to potentially a larger open area.
There's also 2 doors on either side that lead to the towers
Okay.
on those sides.
Okay, fun.
There's a few other rooms on the opposite
I wanna
side
look for
down this way.
towers.
Oh yeah, I want to explore every single fucking inch of this place, but we don't have time to do that. We
We're
need
gonna have to try and eliminate, by process of elimination, which tower, if your father is in any of these towers, which one it is.
Kari, can you roll me a history check?
Mm.
Can we say please?
Please.
Oh.
There we go.
Wow. He's gonna add like
Incredible.
20 HP to Vita now. Fuck.
Yeah.
14.
14. You remember seeing
Oh,
those
devil.
those lights moving down the tower? That was the only tower that had any activity in it, and that was the far right hand side. That's this one over here.
Far right one.
Yeah.
Appreciate the detail now. When I was up on top of wall, there was lights coming down, almost like torchlight, coming down from the one on the right.
Okay, so chorus came from that one.
I don't know.
Potentially.
I mean, this was when I was on top of the wall. We came in right after. I don't think he ran down that fast.
Well, but wait. So wait, is there somebody coming down the tower right now, and they just haven't got here yet?
They would have made it down here by that point, by the point you walked in, because they were
Right, okay.
quite far down. But it's the only tower that had movement, which implied a patrol.
That seems the most likely option. What should we do about chorus?
How long's he out for?
Until he's healed. He's stable.
I
but
can give him. I can pump a cure wounds into him at level 1 to bring him back up.
I mean,
Do you want me to still remove cursing?
Kill.
If we
Right.
wake him up, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, removing curse. How many days, please?
Please, many.
1!
He has 1 day of freedom from his brand.
I'm gonna get that spell slot back. Fucking
Yummy.
harness divine power.
Okie
Do
dokie.
it.
To be fair, you see when I was thinking with the elemental,
Mm.
I was gonna get him to bring him down and then just snap at Dracera, remove that fucking curse.
Okay.
Either that or lop off a hand. You know, like what was it? Meeting Gale for the first time.
I gotta admit that we were like, oh no, we can't cut off Zach's hand, but then as soon as this comes to chorus, who already is missing an arm, we're like, let's lop that shit off.
Mm.
Well, 2 for 1.
What's no hands, you know? Fuck
You
it.
know,
No hands chorus.
that's fine. Just talk to me before you go, and I'll design you new arms. You know, that'd be great.
So are
What's
you
the
bringing
point?
him back up?
Yeah.
If he's been removed cursed,
Yes,
yes, I will
he has,
cast
yeah.
a level 1 cure wounds. So
Oh,
Well,
my
I
God.
was wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Hmm?
Dracera has a wonderful ability where she can just kind of like slap someone,
Lay
and
on
they'll just
hands
kind of
is
wake
the
up.
thing, yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can decide how many points you give.
You
so
can
you
give
can be
him
like
one. Give him a single
And
hit
be like,
point back.
"Wake
and
up."
that'll wake him up.
I'll give him the 4 that I took.
Okay.
Uh,
You bring him back up to full. Is he
because he's
tied at all? Have you wrapped him up,
No.
or is he just kind of loose?
I mean,
I was
think
looking.
with, he's
to
wrap him
surrounded.
up.
when Creek went over him, because Creek took his belt and then the rest of the stuff off him.
Yeah.
I'll say to start with, he
You can use the belt
He
to
didn't.
fucking tie his hands.
didn't his hands.
Hand.
Ah,
Yeah, he's left his legs untied for the now.
Hmm.
You
But
can
he's,
tie him to the
he's basically
stairs.
undone his trousers, so if he tries to run away, he's gonna like have the weird fucking pants leg thing. And his arm has been, or in fact, doesn't even need to be his arm, just his hand has been like thingwayed shut, like tied shut with a part of his harbinger outfit. Because if he can't, then he can't thingway anyway. And
By the way, Jack just
Okay,
made
well, I've got
many
him.
hand
I've got him.
gestures. Just wiggle. In that moment, it was beautiful.
Okay, so you've kind of made it so he can still walk. He still has ability with his legs, but in terms of him being able to fumble anything, it doesn't seem to be an option. As you kind of bring him back up, and Chorus kind of snaps awake. And the first thing he sees is 𝘏𝘪 leaning over him, and he bursts into tears.
Oh. Hey. Hello. Hi. It's us.
He
Hey.
is trying to crawl away from you. He's terrified.
Oh shit. Maybe someone else should talk to him.
oh, you've got a mask on.
Correct.
You do have a mask on.
Chorus.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh. I'm with the mask. Hi.
Hi. He has kind of managed to kind of kick himself up towards the wall, and is pressed up against the wall. He's breathing very heavily, sort of hyperventilating as he's looking at
Chorus.
you. He's in a state of shock.
Chorus. He's okay. He's okay. Take.
He
Slow.
just kind of
slow breathing.
like curls his head up and tries to make himself as small as possible.
Karika's like down on his knees in front of him, and he's not got his hands up. He's got his hands flat out, but back away from him. It's like, Chorus, look at me. I need you to look at me, Chorus.
He looks at you, but his focus isn't quite there.
It's okay for now. You're not under the thing anymore.
We managed to get the brand off you for about a day.
He looks at his hand, and he's shaking as he's kind of turning it over and looking at the brand. He doesn't seem to be able to get any words out.
Would you like some water?
You want some water? You want water?
Could I offer you an egg in this trying time?
He's in too much of a state of shock to be communicated with correctly right now.
Okay, I think we need to bring him with us.
Oh, fuck yeah.
1 sec.
Mr. 4 hit points is going to be someone you're going to have to protect.
Well, I'd rather bring him with us than leave him in a room of 50 harbingers. Oh, I also
Well-
want to check out the thing that he dropped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Roll me a perception check.
Can someone else also do it?
Sure.
Yeah, definitely, because
Yeah, no.
I am getting very mixed rolls today.
16 plus 12.
15.
Okay.
28.
Those of you who are looking can't see it. You swear that it skid across the marble maybe 10 feet away, max.
Someone's here.
It's gone.
𝘏𝘪, how's your sea invisibility?
Tom, did you take
doing?
it?
I don't know how long it's been.
You've still got it up.
Okay.
But your circlet would be able to tell you magic if you wanted to use that. Use a divine sense.
Yes.
Okay. So you ping out a divine sense. It's been teleported. Somebody took it.
For fuck's sake.
Leave no evidence.
That's bullshit.
Was he trying to click it onto teleport?
More,
Threw a
more,
close net to
more
teleport.
specifically, you saw because you can tell what spell exactly it is. Someone cast Vortex Warp on it.
So that was important.
So somebody
Ooh.
has taken it because they didn't want you to have it.
Bastards. Why do they want us to have it? It'd be great if we had that.
That seems pretty important if you could just switch a spell and then activate it.
Considering
So what did it look like?
Chorus
A
isn't-
vial?
It looked like a little round disc, like a brass disc that had a wheel on the front of it that could be turned. It was set to a kind of a dark blue colour when you saw him click it with the elemental.
It's Hal's moving castle.
You'd be
So
able
that's
to-
probably a first era artifact.
I think it was the first year. I think I saw that. But is there anything that 𝘞𝘪𝘭𝘥 might recognize about it, or what it might be from his research previously?
History check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 17 plus. I'm on spells right now. History, I think, is plus 10, so
Yeah.
20. Oh,
27.
27 again. Okay.
You and your fucking 27.
Why is it 27? Yeah. What's going on?
So, this is it's quite a standard first era artifact that was built for no mages to participate in the war with the Great Reconstruction. So when the Great War happened, they made these items that imbued, had spells built into them that could be released by no mages, so they could still use magic. Chorus is a no mage, has no connection to the weave whatsoever, and is not able to cast magic, but was able to use anti-magic to nullify the elemental. So that seems like almost like a super-powered version of these pocket spells that were built into it. It will only be able to cast 1 or 2 on a single soul trap charge, though.
Soul trap charge. Great.
Oh fuck.
Do you want this soul
When you
trap, by
said-
the way?
I literally don't know what was really funny. I was just looking through references, and the one picture of a soul trap there is a brass disc.
Oh, fucking
It
hell.
was like,
Oh. Okay. I would like the soul trap so that I can set it to suck, not blow.
Sorry?
Just
Don't worry about it. Soul traps are like batteries. You store a
Yes.
soul and you use the soul up. The energy goes out. Blow. I'm going to make it draw it in. Suck.
I mean, it's got to
This
draw
one
in
is
a
empty,
soul into it
remember.
anyway, so if it's an empty soul trap, you can draw somebody's soul into it.
Aye. Is this empty?
Yes.
Yes.
Lovely.
The one that Estelar
I
has is
just-
empty. Yeah, it's
I just
functional as well. It's a functional one.
Fantastic. I just want to make sure that I pull the right soul out.
Accidentally put yourself in it, that would kind of suck.
Yeah, so I just want to set it so it's like correct.
Alright,
But also I don't want to pull
tool
like-
check. I'm going to say this
Okay.
is Tinker's Tools. This is a plus 12.
Hell yeah. Tinker's tools, let's do right, okay, let's do the golden one. Okay, 15 plus 12,
27.
27. Ah!
It's the lucky number.
Oh my god.
No, but it's 15. Look at that.
Oh, there goes the camera
Oh,
again.
Mine. No, okay.
Look
Every
at that.
time. So yeah, no, it takes it's a sort of a little tap on the top of it that you can tick a few times in order for it to open and for it to close. The rest of you are relatively familiar with how soul traps work, given that you spent quite a lot of time with Clay, and Clay used his in order to keep Wynn in check, in order to draw her back in and out. But she'd also learned how to open it from the inside. She'd been in there a long time, though. She was also more sentient than most of the souls that people tend to put in soul traps. She was a revenant instead.
but damn, could I ask a wee question about them quickly?
Yeah.
Because I'm forgetting a little bit iffy. when we've learned about soul traps back at the start, would you be able to release a soul from a soul trap back into his body?
No.
So as soon as you've sucked it up, it's pretty much just...
It is a battery, or it's that's it. You're going to kill the person who you put in that soul trap.
Right, okay.
It's a lot harder, also a lot slower process to do it on a living person. You kind of have to do it as they die. So you can tweak it to try and have it do that, but those of you who were present, so I'd say Estelar and 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘭𝘥, when you were in, was it Hale? With Mirrors, and you fought the rat folk back in like episode 4, there was a dwarven woman called 𝘏𝘪𝘨 who was having her soul put into a soul trap slowly to charge an item that would create gold based on how much of the battery was left.
Wow.
So she was in the process of it. So she lost about half her soul. So she wasn't quite all there when you saved her, but she wasn't dead.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing. So with a bit of tweaking, you're able to kind of, you think you've done the necessary tweaks to make that work.
Yes, I would like that. I'd like that very much.
So
I want to make sure I pull the right soul out of the right thing.
How would it know to pull the right soul?
Oh, because of my tweaks, and 𝘏𝘪𝘭𝘥 will like show with tools like the little arcane runes that have been put in and connections that have been made. These will help to define it.
You're effectively
As long as it's
telling it to
defined
take
enough.
a part of a soul rather than a whole one. So it is going to find whatever's a fractured soul, which will be the phylactery, rather than the full soul, and take it instead. It will prioritise. You've effectively given it a priority list.
Yep.
You leave it open to
And
one,
then we
it will just take
immediately
both.
wait. What does your soul trap, Estella, specifically come from something, or is it just kind of here as like a little power source thing?
Is it the gold one?
You found it in the City of Violet Gold.
Ah, this is one of the ones that we found in
In the
city.
mines. You found it in the
the
mines when you were
mines.
going to fight the
This
Astral
shit's
Titans.
old.
It's
okay.
old, yeah.
Okay.
Was it that one?
I think it was
Oh.
that one.
I thought it was the one that I took from the woman.
Which
Vampire
one?
lady.
No, that wasn't a soul trap. That was an item powered by a soul trap.
That was the one that turned all
yeah,
the
yeah.
vampires, man.
That, It was like almost like an alarm that
Oh, the
played
ball.
such a high pitched noise it turned any vampires within the vicinity feral.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Yeah. Held on to that.
Nice.
But yeah, you have that. You've made some tweaks to it. The room is still eerily quiet. None of those harborings have moved, despite you having made a violent action. None of them move.
Hey lads.
That's why you go for the
Lasses and
head.
lassos.
One by one.
Is the best action to find Vita first, or
Until you
There's no
destroy the
point finding
phylactery, you can't kill her.
So go
we
for the
need
tower.
to go for the tower first,
All right.
which means that there's one way in, one way out, right? Like
Well,
when
if
we
there's
come back down,
windows,
there will be like
fly.
50. Ooh, I mean, I can get.
I
Sarah
can
can
misty
fly.
step out. Yeah.
I don't know how.
probably just
far
walk
up.
up?
I mean, we could just jump out the window and I cast Featherfall on us, and we'll all just float to the ground gently.
Yeah. There's ways. Let's do this.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
carry chorus.
Of course, it's hauled over one shoulder without much effort.
Okay.
Lovely. I
I'm
was
not leaving
actually.
chorus here.
Bomb.
I was wondering whether we leave Chorus like just outside the walls by the broken ballista, just where it's like reasonably safe.
Chorus is wearing purple.
Just give him different clothes.
Never mind.
You can leave him in the courtyard, because there is no one out there right now. Yeah.
I mean,
My worry there is if the Harbinger around here are thinking to kill us and all that, they might go out for him.
There is a risk.
I definitely don't want to trap him somewhere.
As he said to you when you let him go the first time, he's at higher risk with you than not.
Can I hide him in a
Fine.
cupboard?
Can we?
You can find
is there
somewhere
like
to
a
stash
broom
him
cupboard?
effectively. There are like a couple
Yeah.
of kind of side rooms. There's a
Yeah, there's like a little alcove just under the stairs there. We could just stick it under there.
under the stairs. There is a door. It's not pictured in this image, but there is a door.
Well, no,
in
I
that
mean
spot.
those three little bump.
Oh, you can put him
bump
in.
bits with
Yeah,
the
if you
things.
want to put.
Like we could like.
you want to tuck
stuff
him
him
in
in
there
there.
somewhere. So you
There's
can
a
just
door
kind
under
of-
the stairs.
There is a door here. So where this
Ah.
statue is a door. It's towards
Okay.
what you were told is the church.
Oh, yeah, not there yet.
No,
That's
no,
the
no,
final
no,
boss
no.
area.
No, I feel like just under the stairs, under the first like hoop, when you first go up the stairs, on that first little hoop, I feel like we just push him under there, just like me, give him a blanket, make him cozy.
It's like he's still around all these Harbingers though. There's still
I
things
I mean-
with him. I mean, we can't stone him through the wall.
You're neck deep in enemy territory, and you're trying to find somewhere
Aye.
safe.
I was just gonna say a cupboard or something, like a wardrobe.
I mean, is there a broom cupboard anywhere?
I mean, there's a couple of
Hey,
places
you!
that you would be able
I'm just
to
gonna
kind of-
point at one of the guards around the room, but hey, you!
They don't respond.
Okay, no, cupboard. Dracula is like, no.
There are a couple of the other doors in the room. As you kind of almost like
Oh,
peer
just-
round
yeah.
a few of them, there's like a bunk room. There seems to be an armory. There's a mess hall. There's a few kind of areas around here. There seem to be almost like
bed.
communal
Under a bed.
spaces. Yeah, you
yes,
can kind of just
bed.
tuck him under a bed. He just curls up. He is shaking.
Good job.
He looks terrified.
He's gonna take like a pillow or two from like around the other beds, like not the one he's under, but just like from other ones, like push him from there, blanket from there, and just like kind of like pass them under and be like, just get comfy.
Just stays hidden as tightly as he can in the shadows underneath the bed. But again, all of these rooms are empty.
I want.
Let's not rifling through people's shit.
That one. That's
If it's
great.
barracks, just go through the footlockers.
I'd say it's not really. There's nothing of interest to you here.
Yeah, fuck.
It's just lots of like
I want
standard
to kneel down.
equipment and whatnot.
I want to kneel down to Chorus and kind of offer out my hand to him. I'm not gonna say anything because I feel like Estela's like, I know this feeling too well.
He just looks at your hand and then looks at you.
And they're just gonna sign to him, but like very clearly go like, it's okay. Like, breathe. Just stay here. Don't come out. Just wait.
Very quietly. Will you come back for me?
Definitely. We came back for you, even like back there. We don't care about the horrible things you say because we know it's not you.
And he nods and tries to stay as hidden as he can underneath the spot. And as you guys all pull back into the foyer after leaving Chorus hidden, that is where we are going to end our session.
Oh my god.
So, thanks very
How
much
donkey dare you.
for joining us, and the next time you see us, be live recordings. How exciting!
Woo!
And guess what? That last session is the last page of this book.
Wow.
So I've got some new pages
You're gonna need them.
for when we do in
Oh.
person.
Num.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much
good
to
timing.
everyone for watching,
Fuck yeah.
and thank you to my players for playing. And we will see you in the finale, I suppose. very soon.
Shit.
Keep your eyes out on the YouTube channel, and we will be posting about it, I'm sure. So take care. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.
You to be.